Insulin resistance homeostasis. A presentation by Gershom Zaitchik, Faculty of Medicine, Hebrew University of Jerusalem. Disease is homeostasis. Homeostasis displays two kinds of messages, signs and symptoms. Signs are objective and externally observable, and symptoms are what the patient feels, subjective experiences, and I discuss it also in this video. You can hear the link. So patient feels sick, which drives him to the clinic. Actually, homeostasis sent him the message of bad feeling, and he goes and needs help. And so the patient knows he has a disease, the disease is evaluated, and he gets a diagnosis. And actually, diagnosis is disease naming. And the naming here is that he got diabetes mellitus. But after several days, he got another problem, which is known as insulin resistance. So insulin resistance in our story is a new disease. So the patient returns to the clinic, feels bad, he has diabetes, and the diagnosis is insulin resistance. But it has to be regarded as a new disease. So what is insulin resistance disease? Here you have the relationship between amount of insulin and blood glucose level, and they are correlated. But after several days in the life of the patient, the insulin stopped working. I mean, you have to give more and more insulin, but it doesn't work. You don't get this, you lose this correlation. And this is known as insulin resistance. Medicine regards insulin resistance as pathology of cell receptors. Yet cell receptors interact with many processes in homeostasis, and these processes also contribute to insulin resistance. So let's look at the patient again. He describes three states of homeostasis, which are manifested by three diseases. Here is the first state, he feels sick. Then he has diagnosis of diabetes mellitus, and finally we have this insulin resistance. Insulin resistance mechanism. Here you have a description what medicine thinks about insulin resistance. There are several theories, and so this is how medicine tries to treat insulin resistance. But I would like to show you another possibility, which is healing, because as you know from my previous presentations, I promote these ideas of healing. So what is healing about? Healing can reduce the amount of insulin which is necessary to keep the blood sugar, to keep a correct blood sugar, and so it is a solution for the insulin resistance disease. So this is a message about homeostasis. Conclusion: more to come. Enjoy.